My name is SVM Delta, and I'm here to rescue you.
Aren't you a little short for a clone trooper?
Huh? Oh, the uniform. Ta-da!
What do I need rescuing from?
This boring English costume drama, obviously. I've got your R2 unit, and I'm here with Ben Kenobi.
You did not just call Downton Abbey boring.
Prime?
I must say, I find this show delightful.
Me too.
I mean,
oh my gosh.
Thomas.
Guys, I want to watch.
She's such a jerk.
This week.
It was 2009. The internet had not yet heard of something called SOPA or PIPA, and a young sound engineer named Brian Pugh or Pugh, I haven't decided, asked the internet if they could submit 15-second clips from the film Star Wars for him to recompile into something he called Star Wars Uncut. Thousands of hours went into the creation of the clips, and hundreds of hours later, the editor Aaron Valdez and Brian had compiled the movie and they released it on the internet in August of 2010. For their work, they actually won a Primetime Emmy, but because of the nature of their work and what falls under fair use, it was not until last week that the film was finally brought to YouTube and Vimeo for everyone to see anywhere.
Fear this battle stage. And what of the rebellion? If the rebels have acquired a complete tactical readout of this station, it is possible, however unlikely, that they may find a weakness and exploit it.
The plans that you refer to will soon be back in our hands.
I have not watched the entire film myself yet. I intend to. I watched the first 5 minutes and was happy, sad, horrified, emotional. It's a weird mix of things watching all these fans who love a film so much tear it apart and make fun of it and pay beautiful homage to it.
For my dead body.
Yes,
I bet you have.
Next up, if you don't have 2 hours of spare time, check out this short on Vimeo, which is a live-action stop-motion feature called Gravity. Now, if I was having trouble pronouncing the 4-letter last name of the first guy, I'm not even going to try and pronounce this guy's name. There it is. What is that? Philip... what? The short is about a woman who wakes up on a beach and discovers she is weightless. The entire film was shot on a camera, meaning everything that you see are actual still shots, not frames from a video. Just like the short that I showed the other week with the robot who gets away using Google Maps, it tells a concise little story inside of it. It's pretty cool, check it out. 2 Sundays from now, a lot of you will be gathering with your friends and family to listen to one of the best events of the year. Of course, I'm talking about me on the Shaft podcast. There's a link in the info, but I'm also talking about the Super Bowl. And this year's Super Bowl commercials will include one awesome 80s tribute.
How can I handle work on a day like today?
Honda has gone so far out of their way that they hired Todd Phillips, the director of The Hangover, to write and direct this spot for Matthew Broderick, Ferris Bueller himself. Every so often the gaming community is reminded that Nintendo still exists, and such was the case this week when a lot of the details about Wii U were revealed. In addition to announcing that the console will be in your home by the end of 2012, they announced the Nintendo Network, a complete overhaul to their online infrastructure. Nintendo has made a lot of unpublicized progress with their 3DS handheld device. They've overhauled their matchmaking system and they're working to perfecting their digital distribution network. So basically, Nintendo is catching up to where Microsoft and Sony were about 2 years ago. Well, you can't fault them for trying. And in other video game news, this is the Indie Developers Have a Big Heart story of the week. When a commenter asked on the website for the upcoming game Legend of Grimrock if they could add movement controls to the screen, the developer was like, why? No one uses those things anyway. And then they found out why. Turns out the commenter was a disabled gamer, and without the controls they would be unable to operate the game. The developer, Almost Human, was very quick to respond and added the controls immediately. The story captured the hearts of the people on Reddit and Kotaku and got passed around. It's one of those tales of indie gaming that just makes you feel good. That does it for 5 Things this week. As with every week, everything I've talked about is in a link dump in the info. Follow me on Twitter at shawnvmartin. Look for Ask the Clones episode 2 tomorrow, and I will see you next week. Hey, thanks for watching 5 Things this week. If you haven't already, please click the like button below, subscribe button up there. Then check out some of the videos on my left, your right. Up top, we have my 400th video that I made for this channel. I made it yesterday. I was in a weird mood, construction mood, that involved those boxes that are behind me. Anyway, check out the video. Just go check it out. In the middle, we have the episode of Survive or Die, which still, as of this recording, requires 100 likes to unlock the latest version of my texture pack. And you want it, don't you? Don't you want it? Please go like that video. Please go check it out. And then at the bottom, we've got last week's thing. The Piano Shack has a song called Beautiful Morning that not only me, but several people who liked my show also loved this song. I decided to do a piano cover? I decided to do a drum cover of the Piano Shack song, and I spent some time editing it, so I'd appreciate it if you go check out the video. Let me know what you think. That's it. I'm still not going to do anything. I don't care how long you sit here. I will not do anything. I told you. I really want to know how to say his name. It's driving me nuts. I can't tell if it's supposed to be like Pug or Pew. They're so different. I went to his website. There's no hint. Brian, I apologize if I butcher your name.